During last week's Nintendo Direct, not only did we get 5 brand new Mega Evolutions announced for Pokemon Legends EA, but we also got an entire new spin-off game announced as well. Welcome to the world of Pokopia, which will be releasing on the Nintendo Switch 2 in 2026. And this game specifically is supposed to be like a slow-paced Animal Crossing type game, which it says here savor the slow life with a relaxing life simulation game devoted to crafting, creating, and building. Play as a Ditto and build a new life with Pokemon from the ground up. Create a cozy space to delight your Pokemon friends. Learn new moves from your fellow Pokemon to further customize your surroundings, like Bulbasaur's leafage. Use it to add a touch of green to your environment, or learn Squirtle's water gun to refresh thirsty plants. So essentially, in this game, here, I'll put the trailer on for you. But like I was saying, essentially in this game, you're actually a Ditto. Like, the main character is not an actual human, it's a literal Pokemon. You're a Ditto. Which, look at how cute Ditto is. The transform Pokemon. Adorable. And for whatever reason, my brother in Christ is looking at a Pokedex, perhaps reminiscing on the days when he had a trainer, but now he's out here, you know, building his own life. And you can play it obviously as either like a more feminine presenting protagonist or a more male presenting protagonist. Ditto can literally be whatever it wants, so pick your poison. And as you can see, you have an entire world that you can customize. Look at how freaking cute the little character is. Whee! And then we have Bulbasaur, which, like they mentioned in that little blurb, you can learn different moves from like your Pokemon friend, and you can talk to them because obviously you're a Pokemon too. You're a Ditto. You're not like an actual human. You just kind of look like a human for funsies, I guess. But I really like that you can talk to the Pokemon. Bulbasaur is literally like, what's going on? How did that happen? But I like that you can talk to them because it reminds me of like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, which I really, really like the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games. I thought they were so much fun. So I like this has like a similar vibe while also mixing things, like I said, like Animal Crossing or even like Stardew Valley, whatever. But this game looks so cute and cozy. Look at Charmander. He said, "Don't burn yourself with my tail." What a kind and considerate fellow. But look at how cute. And like, obviously you can literally customize like the entire like space. Like, you can knock down walls. There's an entire like little crafting table, so there is going to be a ton of crafting that you can do as well. You can farm. You know, we have a little drill burr helping farm. Look at the little tomatoes. Ooh, and the Eevee all happy munching on a tomato. And you can build like a little house, which once again, all of this kind of reminds me of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon when you build your base. And as you can see, you can literally like even customize like the back walls. Like, you can make like a waterfall, whatever. But literally, I may or may not be like putting in some aggressive amount of hours into this game because it looks so fun. And look at Ludicolo, and it's just like such a like cozy game. It's like a nice departure from like sweaty games that I usually play. So like maybe that's why this game looks so much fun to me, because I have never really sat down and played a game like this. I know, hard to believe, I've never played like Animal Crossing or like I played a little bit of Stardew Valley, and that was pretty fun, so I imagine like I'll have fun playing this. But we also have a couple of like screenshots from the actual gameplay. So here's the opening with Ditto transforming into one of the protagonists, the more female presenting one, talking to Bulbasaur, learning leafage, and Bulbasaur being absolutely shook as to why a human can learn leafage, which I find hilarious. Like, does bro not realize that I'm a Ditto? Look at my face. Adding grass to the environment, bringing the dead grass back to life, chilling and sleeping with all of your Pokemon. Why is Eevee awake? Eevee, go to bed. Lights out. Taking a nap on the beach, which also shows that you can also build little bases in different sections. Like, you're not just going to be confined to this little area that they focused on in the trailer. There's obviously going to be different areas where you will be able to build like little vacation houses. And it looks like you can also customize like the inside of your house, since we can see like this is like an actual room, and Arcanine's just in the back. Arcanine's just happy to be here. This will literally be me with all of the Eevees. I'm just saying, let me have an entire colony of Eevees. Don't question it, okay? This is me living out my dream. I've actually always wanted to go live on a farm. I like animals, and living on a farm seems very peaceful, so maybe this will fulfill that need in me. But it says, build a Pokemon paradise, create a charming world built alongside your Pokemon friends after a satisfying day of crafting, building, and gardening. Relax in your very own paradise or invite Pokemon and your friends to visit. So it looks like you're also going to be able to interact with like other characters in the game, since it does look like there is another character in this screenshot in particular, so perhaps there'll be some type of multiplayer, or there will just be like other trainers just like randomly in this area that also have their own little like bases. But it says the choice is yours. I really do hope that there is like a multiplayer mode, kind of like Stardew, where you can have like a little joint base. But like I said, it is arriving in 2026, and it says pre-orders for the digital version will be available on Nintendo eShop and My Nintendo Store beginning November 12th, so in about a month and a half. So you'll be able to pre-order this game pretty soon, which means that it should also be coming out pretty early on in 2026 if pre-orders are already going live. Now, one thing to note is that unfortunately, I don't see anything that says that this game will be available on the original Nintendo Switch, since it is clearly stated that this is a Nintendo Switch 2 game, and it also says that it's releasing on the Nintendo Switch 2, and they never mentioned the Switch 1. So it likely will be that this will not be able to be played if you do have an original Switch. You will need a Switch 2 in order to play this particular game. But if you guys have heard differently, please, of course, comment that down below and correct me. But since we only have one trailer so far, and this is a brand new game that is not releasing until next year, that is pretty much all of the information that we have so far, just the trailer and a couple little blurbs and screenshots that they have provided us on the website. But like I said already, it looks so cute, and I think I'm actually really gonna like this game, and it'll be a nice breather from when I don't feel like grinding on the ranked ladder in VGC. But I would love to hear what your thoughts are on this brand new game down below in the comments. But that is going to go ahead and wrap it up for today's video. Hope you guys found this video helpful, and if you did, I kindly suggest that you consider subscribing so that I can continue to make content for you guys. And if you're already subscribed and you would like another way to support the channel, feel free to check out the merch store. There is a link down below in the description that takes you to not only my merch store, but also all of my other socials so you can keep up with what I'm doing on a daily basis. But thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you to those of you who have joined the channel as members. I appreciate you all so much. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.